Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Hill. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble now.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the 1st down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual-threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First and goal here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Thomas. Running out of time in the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Broncos offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Western Michigan. It was a foot race, and he won it.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Michigan State 14, Western Michigan 7.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. To the air, it's Thomas. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. and moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Spartans are in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll go with the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff. They test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now play number 9 on this drive. The shotgun running play call. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Spartans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Direct snap to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Michigan State offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Thomas. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. A handoff from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Back to pass. It's Thomas. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Hits into space at the 50. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And the quarterback just sneaks it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing to take wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what he's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the 2-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense.
Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Spartans line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
They're going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first.
Brings up.
Playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
this offense right here. To throw, it's Thomas. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
The end of the third quarter. Michigan State 42, Western Michigan 25.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Spartans moving quickly down the field here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Spartans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Michigan State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Spartans. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Michigan State, 56. Western Michigan, 25.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking for the wideout. Who makes the grab? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here. So it's second down and long here from the 13. And it's a kneel down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. No press here, the defense backing away. It's a quick grab. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That keeps the score. Michigan State.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
31.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.